Hello and welcome. In the previous video I realized a tutorial how I carved this face setup in apple wood, and in this video I'm going to do two things. First thing is going to carve deeper details to get more realistic setup, but I'll skip more of this part, just demonstrating you gradually the progress. But the second and main thing will be to show you how I carve a detailed nose. So let's say that it's going to be like a medium advanced tutorial of the nose. And like in the previous video, at the same time you are going to see the difference of carving a hardwood than softwood, where you can cut bigger pieces at once. And here, to follow the right grain direction, it's very different. As you can see, I need to cut little pieces after pieces. And finally, I'm going to reveal you the identity of this character. So enjoy this video. And if during the process you would recognize the character before I'll tell you about, let me know in comments. That's why after setup I leave more wood to adjust details in time, and having more space to personalize the anatomy that I would like to get. Now we can cut the nose a little thinner, slowly and gradually, and everything I do is to use curved cuts technique like this, slowly, not to break the pieces of wood on the another side. I'm not going to carving eyes yet, but to make the nose look more realistic, I have to pay attention on all the shape. And be sure if all the anatomy suits together. And so it's very important to understand when the grain runs. Especially in this apple wood, when some parts are weak, if you cut too much against the grain. Sometimes I make mistakes too. So when I realize it, I stop and track the design and try to adjust it. First I showed you the curved design here, but it was just to avoid to cut too much wood. But before get this effect, I need to make more shape, especially to work in the tip, and so I need to carving down the sides. So first I'm going to sketch here before refining. From here I make like a triangle cut. Can you see? I'm cutting slowly, delicately, to see if the grain allows me to cut to this side. Yes, in this case, yes. Otherwise, I do a different movement from the different side. The same here. I can't cut this way, I already feel it. Of course, this is more advanced level. I usually don't make accurate explanation because everyone has own style. But I'm trying to explain you some basic techniques, and then you can personalize it your way. Let me also know in comments if you'd like some beginner tutorials, just some simple style of anatomy, face anatomy, especially in softwood like basswood. The nose still doesn't look more outside, not because I left less space for the nose, but because I still have to carve down cheeks, mouth, and also eyes shape. That's why I'm going to do it in next videos, but here already I can show you some realistic and fine details of the nose. And now you can see how I'm carving very delicate details, leaving enough wood to do this kind of refining of the nose curves. Like I wanted it more rounded in the middle. Not touching on the top. Carving noses was always my weak point since I started carving faces anatomy. I'm still trying to improve only with the practice, a lot of practice. The same here, I want to make this part look upper. I can do it only now. I don't know if it's a perfect nose, but main thing is that I wanted to get those details. And here it is. I made those cleaner parts with sandpaper just to show you the effect of more detailed nose. There is still some things to adjust, like for example, I'll continue the part under the nose when I'll carve mouth and chin at the down side of the face. And this part, to make look more realistic anatomy, I'm going to continue when I'll make a video about carving eyes. I hope that you appreciate this kind of tutorial. So like and subscribe to follow my wood carving journey and to see the next videos about this character. Now probably is more visible, so I'm wondering how many of you thought that is a Native American man. So see you in next video.